What's it like to be in an actual Twitter war with Donald Trump? Well, Danny Zuker knows. He's the executive producer of Modern Family. He will tell us all about it. He wrote a book about it. Plus, it's always
Me too.
All right, 7:39. Coming up a little later, Danny Zuker is one of the creators of Modern Family, but he may be more famous for his Twitter wars with President Trump. He's coming in our studio to break it all down.
Yeah, he's got a new book out about getting into a Twitter war with President Trump. Also,
He's on a budget. Plus, President Trump blocked him on Twitter, but now he's back.
comic writer Danny Zuker is joining us talking about his new book called He Started It.
You started it.
I often do.
Rita Garcia, imagine being in a Twitter war with the tweeter-in-chief Donald Trump. That's what happened to five-time Emmy winner Danny Zuker. He's here to tell us all about it. The 8 o'clock hour of Good Day LA starts right now.
Trust me.
But next, what is it like to be in a Twitter war with the tweeter-in-chief? Five-time Emmy Award winner from Modern Family, Danny Zuker, knows. He's going to be with us next to talk to us about his book about that.
I don't know if I would want to get in a Twitter war with anyone. Have you?
Sometimes some people annoy me, yes.
I don't like confrontation.
I go back and forth. Our next guest is a very funny man. He's the co-executive producer of the 22-time Emmy-winning show Modern Family, which is about to go into its 10th season.
Haley and Andy love each other, but they don't know it.
Are you sure?
I think I know the look of love in another man's eyes. We're sold.
And they're still killing it.
Welcome, Danny. Congratulations on 10 seasons, by the way, and on your 5 Emmys yourself, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
President Trump, not a big fan
of
you or the show.
And neutral.
And he's told you so via Twitter. In fact, there's been a long-standing Twitter war between the two, and you're here to talk about your new book, which is called He Started It, My Twitter War with Trump. So let's talk about how you ended up in a Twitter war with President Trump. It started with a tweet about ratings, right? And let's put that up on the screen. The president tweeted out, this was before he was president, back in April 2013, just out, Apprentice was first place in all demos during the 10 p.m. hour in the ratings. Your response, cool story, here's how you really did, essentially pointing out factually that he was in 4th place.
Yes, he finished last in his time slot, to a repeat of Family Guy, as you can say. So not really setting the world on fire. And it's sort of, I mean, part of the impetus for putting this book out was, one, get people to vote, because I would say this. Obviously, my book is the book everybody's talking about Trump. That's coming out now. But this other guy, Bob Woodward, has a book. And but I would say, with only mild facetiousness, that everything you need to know about Trump that you will learn in the Bob Woodward book is in this book, and it's shorter, because you can see who he was.
Yeah, and let's show some of that.
Yes.
So we continue to talk about the ratings. We know he likes to talk about ratings. And he tweeted out, season 13, still #1 at 10 p.m. in all the key demos, despite having to serve as our own lead-in from 9 to 10, 11 p.m. news. Loves Trump. You tweeted out, the only way you could be losing rating points faster is if you inherited them from your father.
God, I'm funny. I mean, no, you don't. I have no skill set. Like, if you want to challenge me to a fight, I'm going to lose, or race car driving, or really anything masculine. But the only thing I can do is write jokes.
And the president, as we've seen, does not seem to like it when people make fun of him.
No, he has what you might call a thin skin. As my co-writer of the book, the guy I did this with, Paul Slansky, he dubbed him Trumple Thinskin.
So he clearly did not like you, and then started lobbing insults towards you, which you see in this back and forth.
Yes.
And one of those we want to put up on the screen. Just tried watching Modern Family, written by a moron, really boring. Writer has the same mind of a very dumb and backward child. Sorry, Danny. And your response, doesn't like the show I work on, but then we've never tested well with the racist, hypocritical, multiple bankruptcy demo.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I was on that day.
So then the president eventually blocked you.
He did.
Before he was president.
Yes, before he was president.
And so now we've seen this thing where courts have ruled that the president, being the president of the United States, can't block anybody.
Yes. I was on that loss.
And what do you make of that?
I make that he's a colossal coward. And apart from all of these things, who's afraid of me? He's like afraid of me and Rosie. So Rosie was on the lawsuit. I was, a couple other people, and he unblocked like 70 people, but he kept us on. I consider that a badge of honor. I never had a security clearance, but if I could, I would want mine taken away, because it would feel the same.
And so the judges have told him that he has to unblock everybody, but you're still blocked.
I'm still blocked. This is the greatest crime Donald Trump has committed.
Okay. So people can read through the whole thing, and then you're going to be donating the proceeds of this.
Yes, I'm not going to make a penny on this book. I probably will lose money. I'm a hero. But I'm sending it to some charities that most need it because of this guy. And the World Wildlife Fund, Planned Parenthood, and a charity called Races, which is legal aid for a lot of these kids getting separated at the border so cruelly.
Awesome. And for people that say, because there's some viewers who are going to say, I really like President Trump. He's been really successful for the economy. He's been good for my bottom line. And Hollywood liberals telling us what to do. That doesn't work. What do you say?
Well, I'm a New Jersey liberal who happens to live in Hollywood, so I always resent that. And people are always entitled to be wrong. You're very much allowed. There are people who have look, there are movies that are out there that make millions of dollars that I wouldn't like, and there's things that are there. I would suggest that he taps into something ugly in his supporters.
Okay, so let's play a little game, if you don't mind.
Oh,
this
boy.
is if you were to start a Twitter war with, and then tell us how you would do it.
Oh, boy.
So we're going to start with Kellyanne Conway.
Kellyanne Conway. Well, Kellyanne Conway. I might talk about say, Kelly, had a great night out with your husband. We talked a lot about your boss. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mike Huckabee.
I might say to Mike Huckabee, because Mike Huckabee tries to make jokes frequently, and I said, hey, Mike, just like I didn't raise my kids to lie for a living or murder dogs, maybe you shouldn't try comedy. Stay in your lane.
Okay.
Something like that. I'm just saying his kid.
Kanye, real quick.
Kanye, real quick. Oh, boy. Kanye, See, I'm not great at every single one. Kanye, and I love Kanye.
Okay,
I just wish he didn't.
Conway got a reprieve.
Conway got a
Nice to see
reprieve.
you. Good luck with the book. And thank
I
you
went
so much
2 out
for being
of
with
3
us.
for people watching. I want them to know.
Get that book as he started it. We'll be right back.